Well, it is another day. It's time to get back and get this washer completed. From my little mini stand here. It's going to work on. Okay, well, it looks like we can get one side in. Oh, man, I still need more rope, or more strap. We're very close. Plant is going to work, so I'll reposition my strap here. Before I let tension off, put my mud tray down there, holding that position so I can reposition the strap. There we are. Reposition whole entire thing, so we'll get a little bit on the back side. Come on, get. Oh. That's what we're wanting. That's one. That's two. That's what we were after. Springs are in place. Strap did the trick. Okay, we pop these clips back in so the springs don't pop out. Now we can put this hose on. Okay, let's get the rest. There we are. Now we can get the rest of the front end. We'll put it back together. Okay, three hoses on. Pop the front shocks off. Oops. Yeah, we get them back on. One. That's two. Okay, they're back on. And to memorize all this, everything's got to be figured out here now. Remember where everything went. This goes. Okay, that looks like part of the door system. Okay, these snapping two holes here. That lines up. So that one there. And which way did this go? Yeah, that's the door latch. Okay, that's a switch, so makes sense. Okay, that comes later, I see. Okay, what's in the bottom side? Just lay that over here. Okay, we got this hose going this later too. Okay, that's that. Now we'll get down here. Everything in place down the bottom here. It all figured out. Okay, this next section. Okay, there's that. So this appears. Okay, yeah, that's our two wires for the elements, so that looks like that hose goes into that hose there. Where'd this hose go to? Oh, I see where it goes, right there. Okay, so we'll put that on first. Okay. This is on one hose, okay, it goes there. Okay, one screw there. Two. Now, everything lines up perfect. Ground element on. Element on. One screw there. We got my 12 volt gun. That's it. Okay, let's clean this pump portion out. With that other half load. Well, there it is. Let's clean this up. What the devil did that get in there? Must have been in a pocket or something. Surprised that didn't damage the impeller of the pump. What the devil did that come off? New spray 9. Where are you? Oh, right there. My brush disappeared. Oh, I see where the water was coming from. This bag of rags was there. That's where the water was coming from. It was running just a smidgen. What was I looking for? Oh, my brush. Where did I put my brush? I last used it and cleaned this out. Where that socket broke. That's one socket minus. Now I remember why we're missing one socket. Well, can you believe it? One brush just disappears. Don't make sense. I'm sure there's a ghost around here. Just have to clean it the best we can. A little more spray 9 on so it soaks. Back to my childhood days of cleaning bottles. You stuff the rag in there and twist it around. So we used to clean the old milk bottles. I've still got some of the old milk bottles. My wife loves them because with the milk coming in cartons and plastic containers now, she found what I've always told her, bottles keep the milk colder longer. So she pours them into the bottles, still using them. Fortunately for caps, her mother had a whole pile of caps left over, so she gave them to me. So we've used them all up in the years. Now, was there any specific way this went in? We'll soon find out. Looks like there is a specific way. Which way? We have this little notch here. It tells me it goes a specific way. What do we have here? I feel grunchiness. It looks like it does go a specific way. Yep. Okay, that's in. Okay, this is on. Put the clamp on before I forget. The clamp is on. Oh, I got one more off here. Well, do it the easy way. Oh, looks, our next item, the old boot here. We better do a little cleanup on that too. It won't hurt. Can we? We can't. Sound locks. Get these hoses off this boot. And clean the boot up. Take the one hose off, okay? Great. Get the boot over there at the sink. Get the old spray 9 out. Notice these newer boots outlast the old Westinghouse boots. That was quite a problem with the old Westinghouse front loaders. Okay, the worst spots, we'll wipe them. Get the old hot water going again. That water hot. That's what makes it good for cleaning once you start to get sprayed on. No glass of this cleaning enough that I can't see. We're going to let that dry before putting it on. Help assist it a little bit. Okay, we're going to give that a couple of minutes to dry. Okay, it's dry enough, so we're ready. Put the boot on, and it's easier to put the boot on before the weights than with the weights on it. And that's what we're going to do. Okay, remember our hose we took off of here to put it back on. Now we're going to lay this out. Okay. Which way was it? This way. By the looks of it. That small end to the door, large end to the top. It has to go in between. Ah, I see. Where did this big hose connect to again? Got this. And there was this hose. I'm wondering if this was designed for that spot there. Almost looks like it. And I would say that would be it. Okay, that makes sense that those came at the top on that side. That makes sense. And that hose came from, looks like right there. And that goes, yeah, okay. And that's still where on how it goes. That's the pattern. Yeah, because I remember this little lip on the bottom. Okay, get it in its channel. It can be a little bit of a task. Once you get it started, you're off to the races. Out of the road for now. sure it's all the way into the groove before you tap the clamp. Okay, that's all the way in. Just give it a little gentle test, like so. We're ready for the big clamp, which is this one. And that's why I didn't put the whole clamp on this hose yet. We need to get it pat on the back side of all these hoses. Make sure you get it into the channel. And we're ready to tighten that one. First one's on. Okay, let's put it. Now we can put this clamp back on before we forget it. Okay, what else is there left? There's this for. This must have been in one of the panels. Everything appears to be in place on the bottom side. Clamps on. Clamps on, in position. Okay, now we're ready for the counterweights. We'll start with the bottom one. That's what these little pinholes are for. We have 3 bolts for the bottom one. Again, this is how you can tell evidence if Loctite was used. Millimeter. Okay, go to our medium torque. Don't chunky that tight. I don't like to feel that. Now for our top one. Okay, our top one's in place. Now comes the fun of remembering all our top plates. This must have been this one. There's evidence here to prove, that looks like it's that one. Oops, 4 wires here, so this looks like the, yeah, this is our dispenser. This is our front piece. Got a can here to drop in. One screw there. So obviously this is squashed in. Okay. Now to remember all these screws. Okay, I see evidence of the star washer there, so that means I got the right two. Let's get this side. Yeah, I see the bend now. Right there. Deal with this side. The ones with the star washer are the ones we need. There. Okay, that tells me. I remember something else about here. Okay, there's the evidences there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 left. Okay, that drops onto that. Okay, we got one screw there, and one screw there, and one there to put in. Which also appeared to have a star washer on. Okay, we're draining. Now I may have to take that one out again. Okay, let's get our dispenser here. Two bolts on it, there and there. Do that. Aha! Yes, that's what I thought. This goes here. Well, that's a fun little spot to get in. It's a bit of a tough clamp. Got it. Two screws to hold this down. Okay, we're going to figure this plate out. Right there. Okay. That's where the short ones went, right here. We're almost there. This, I believe, was, yes, this one snapped into these two grooves here. Two. This then was this solenoid here. It goes through here. This is what this was for. It must have been on front control. Now, where did this hose go to? Right there. It goes along this these here. And I see where it connects to, right there. Got it. This clip must have been for that. Okay, we gotta figure this. Where did this bolt down this door switch assembly? And how did it bolt down? That obviously is the door switch. That looks like it went on the front panel. Okay, let's get our front panel. Still haven't figured out where this came from. Maybe just dangling there for a drain. But it almost appears to be. Now remember, two bolts were from the bottom, right? Okay. Now bottom and into this panel, so that dropped in there. And aha, it's coming together. There's our little hole there. That's where it does. Okay. Yes, two screws here and one here. Now, isn't that supposed to be a shutdown or off mounts? Could have swore. No, Westinghouse did have that safety feature. Okay. Place. Be a little bit of an art. Okay, let's get 3 screws. Now we know where it goes. Clean that out before we put the... Okay, now we can get the boot on this side done. Those of you who've never done a boot before, there's this groove here, and what you got to do is you got to roll this over to roll it into that groove. Once you do get them started, they go fairly easy and fairly quick. And then that's our second clamp. This is the one with the spring on it. And I like to put my spring at the top side. And again, there's a channel the spring goes into. Okay, let's move the spring in a different spot and move it there. Sometimes you can get these easy. Next time you can have a struggle because it is a lot of tension on it. Let's get my cheating tool here called the old screwdriver. I didn't want it to pop out. Stay in the channel here. There we go. In place. Okay. 2 screws here. 3 screws. 4 screws. Now we have the problem. Some of the screws are missing. Great. I gave orders, don't move anything. Were they listen? No. Oh, I better put this hose on before I forget it. It's a fun little spot. Got this one who's now got a little bit of a struggle here. I think the easiest way is I don't have the strength in my left hand. That's what the old channel locks are made for. Oh boy. Come on, thumb, cooperate. That ain't working. Holy cow, that's a powerful spring. Spring clamp. We gotta get where this isn't gonna move on me. Let's get it here. Try this a little bit differently. Yeah, come on, get on there. Nope. Oh boy. What's going to be the easiest way? here. Yeah. Darn it. I'll forget for forgetting one little stinking item in one hell of a corner. You don't think of human hands. Why such? Anybody says these aren't powerful clamps, totally wrong. Got it. Make a note of that. There's ever the next time. You know now how to do it before you put these on. Get the first one in. It's gotta go on top. Now it's gotta go inwards. Careful to line up. Let's get this side first. That's what's fighting me right now. Knew this would be a problem one. Oh boy. Now this is in the road. Another item, everything's got to be in pattern. I can't even see what the damn hole is. Okay, don't move. I said don't move. Oh, great. Which one was it again? Two of them. Not getting there. Oh, I see why. Yeah, come on. Time for me to take a break. This little groove that's got to go there. Oh shit! Thank goodness there's only one bolt in the back. The
problem is, channel. No place. I'm not taking it apart after with this. We're gonna do a little forcing. Oh, well, it's break time. So I'm going to take a break here and go have me a coffee. Okay, I'm back from the coffee break. Let's get this thing finished. Oh, right. Rather than hunting for those missing screws, I just grabbed my can of screws here so we can replace the ones I can't find. Too small. I think these are leaning this way. Oh boy, to line this up. It's not all the way down. Yeah, that stinking drill box has got to be in a certain pattern. Case where everything's got to be in a certain pattern. That has to get underneath that. Why do they have to design things so friggin' hard? Bullshit. Alright, so there we are. Well, it's time to finish this off. Got the camera repositioned. I had to go charge the battery, battery in this camera doesn't last very long, but I gotta estimate, I'm estimating about 2 hours. I wish they'd give a little better warning to it. When I went to move the camera, discovered that it had just shut off. Luckily, it would shut off right when I was looking for that last screw for that mixing box. There, so get back at this now and finish it off. First of all, we gotta get our plate in here. And which way was this plate? Looks like it was this way. Okay, one screw. Was it? Yeah, it'd have to be this way. That doesn't feel right. Oh, wait a minute. That's how it was. Yeah, there we are. It was like that. Okay, one screw goes there. Now, all these screws should be here. Just identify them. Okay, these two are definite plastic ones. So these are the two we're looking for. Where's my gun? Bench here. One was here, somewhere around here, I think. It was only the one. I see signs of plastic here, so it's got to be here. No, that's a guide. The other one in here. Okay, now, what was this? This and that there. In that hole. Or was it this way? We'll come back to that. Let's get the... I'm getting dripping here. Where am I getting dripping from? Okay. We start with our magnet housing for the motor right there. Okay. A little bit of a drip of leak goes to the cold water tap here. Okay. I'll have to make a note of that. Glad I put these screws where they came from. Well, they'd probably be gone too. These are all important ones. Better get that water drip down here. I see dripping on me here. Got my channel locks. Where did they go to? Oh, wait a minute, right, they dropped down. Now I remember. They dropped on me. They should be down here. Oh, that's great. Ah, if it isn't one thing, it's another. Forgot all about them. There it comes. Ouch! Oh, I must have picked them up. So where did I put them? I'll be dead. I took these. Where's my pliers? They're definitely not down there. They're not in my little paint tray. Oh, this is what kills me when you're always looking for tools. Took me right up to no end. I had an ordinary pair of pliers and my channel locks down here. And there's no sign of them. Great horny toads. Well, that creates an issue. Well, I did find my pliers. Dripping in here. These get loose here and that's where they start dripping. Okay, so that's tightened. Now, trying to remember, I think. If I remember right, there was two clips here. They're very important little clips. Put them there. And plug-ins for this, for that side. And now, which way was this? I gotta remember. Okay, there's our guiding notch. And there's our pins there. So we've got one here, and one there. So it goes this way. Can't see the holes. This is one method. One bolt there, and there we are. It's in place. Now we can put these bolts in. Start them off. This will be termed as direct drive. Oh, I think I should put the connections on before I taking this down, looking at this. Okay, now it gives me an idea how this was. Aha! We have the answer. It was like that. Let's just check if I can This, oh, okay, that was ground, right. Yeah, I think we better put our connections on before. There, because that's what those two little clips are for. It'd be easier to put them on before putting this in place. Thought I see it now. Getting it all bolted down, then finding out. Okay, so are they one way? Pretty well, I believe. Pretty well straightforward. I can remember now how this clip goes on. It goes on the back side here. Not one of that way. Goes it this way. You can see the red markings here, but try to remember. Okay, we have a notch there, we have a notch there. It looked like it was this way. Was it? It doesn't seem right to me. That's the only way that clip goes on. See the blue one here? See. Ah, shoot. Guess what happened now? Where did it go? Well, guess that goodbye. Try this again. Yeah, bolt so we can see where I can see it easier. Oh, come on, stay there. There we are. Okay, that accounts for the two of them. This one's for the ground. And obviously the ground wire was this one. Oh, come on, I can't see. And the other one goes on the bottom here. And put it in, if I remember right, it's 10 millimeter. Because those look like 8 millimeter bolts. Oh. Okay, we got one more here to connect. That was this one. Let's have a look at this. Well, that's a different style clip again. No, was there one way? Looks like it. Okay, there's a catch, there's the clip, yeah, so it goes this way. Now, which one was it in? I do believe it was this one. Or was it this one? One of these. This snaps into, as I recall. Wait a minute. Was it? You put this in here, and then snap it together. It don't fit that way. It don't fit there. Okay, that ground going in there. This has to go in here. That's to snap in. Aha! It just snapped in place. So that was definitely the answer. Okay. We got one screw left over. Three screws left over so far. Okay, two are for the cabinet door, and this one has a. Hey, this isn't getting it bolted down. So I'm looking for those channel locks. I remember them dropping from the top here. Still got two bolts on those screws to put on the bottom there for this front panel. But right now we need my 10 millimeter socket. Now I had it when I put the item in the front that needed a 10 millimeter. And where is it now? Ah, this is so frustrating. Yeah, where did this go? Aha! Sounds like I just heard my pliers. There they are. I couldn't see them with the flashlight. Well, I don't believe this. I know I don't have any more 10mm sockets. At least I don't think I have. The last one I had broke on me. I know I had one when I bolted this together. So where is it now? Now I'm going to turn the camera off while I hunt and hunt and hunt for that 10mm socket. Well, I did finally found a socket. 10mm socket. Probably the last one I went through about every one I had. So we can get this sucker finished. Okay, now for the magnet. This actually does two functions, this magnet. That's what not only holds the runs the motor, but it's the fun piece because you got all these magnets. You'll line it up as well as get it into the channels for the drum or inner tub. And should be our last bolt. I think this was the socket. Yes, that was it. And we put our gun on high speed because if you remember right, this was under a great amount of torque. And she's ready to go. Before I put the top on, we'll make sure we got no water leaks. No, the hose back on. This doesn't want to spin very freely. You gotta be careful with this when you're using pliers. You don't want to. These are very easy to cross thread. Okay, last item is the door. It has two little notches there. Now to find these two screws.